16. So from Poli Jongbe, Yakumeji, Wolemeji, Dimeji, Loso Meji, Ngoli Meji, Ablameji, Aklameji, Gudameji, Sameji, Kameji, Trukumeji, Tulameji, Letemeji, Chemeji, Fumeji, that's 16. This year, as the days are ending, we are getting closer to the end of the year. There is something we should do. As a human being, you have to do it before you get into the new year. Rituals. But if you perform that the 31st, before we get to the 1st of 2023, the midnight 12 o'clock, there are some issues you have to do. There are some things we have to get.
What are those things?
Yeah, we have to get, St. Mountain Michael. There is a perfume. Okay. They wrote on it, St. Mountain Michael or Wisdom. Okay. Get one. We get rivers, seas, lakes, and the rainwater. Mix them well to have it in uniform paste. Okay. Then, if you are in Ghana, my observer is that you should not ignore the teaching.
All right, so our viewers all over the world, we welcome you once again to Kabacha TV. It's time for us to bring our normal traditional teachings from one of our great men in the country. So if this is your first time watching us, the station you are watching is Kabacha TV. We are pleading on your behalf to subscribe to the channel. You wait for a while and then there'll be a notification bell under your screen. Just press on the notification bell for us from today onwards. Any video we post or we put on our channel, you'll be the first person to be notified. We are also on Facebook and that of TikTok. Just like the page, share the video, and also leave your comment or any question that you have for us. We are going to read through and we will give you all the answers that you deserve to know about Africa or Ghana and our tradition. And so we have gotten one of our great men in the house tonight or today, that we are going closer to him to give us all that he wants to give us concerning this year. We are almost getting to the end of the year, and so he said he has something for us. He has something to tell us. So we get close to him, that anything that he has or everything he has for us to the end of the year and entering into the new year, we are going to get all from him. So just like I said, just subscribe and also like the page for us, Kabacha TV on Facebook and that of TikTok, that everything you need to know about tradition, we are going to give it to you right now. So we are going for a commercial break. When we return, we'll get close to our father, then whatever he has for us, he will bring on board, then we all learn from it. My name is Nakote Solomon Sunday. Just wait for us for a short moment. We'll be back.
Maya ya ba pokploka ya baza we garu. Aye dozore ya umoro. Aya uma pokploka ya baza we garu. Niwe tokora maya umoro. Maya uma pokploka ya baza we garu. Aye dozore ya umoro. Maya uma pokploka.
Alright, so viewers, once again, we welcome you back to Kabacha TV, your home of tradition, where all the tradition belongs. This is where you need to learn the tradition and all that it has to take to talk about the people of Africa and Ghana as a large. So like I said, we've gotten one of our great men in the house, that we are getting closer to him. Then whatever he has for us at the end of this year 2022, as we are heading into 2023, whatever he has for us, let us all benefit from him. Then what you have to do and what you don't have to do in the year or ending the year, we will all learn from him. Okay, so Togbi, we welcome you once again to Kabacha TV.
Thank you very much. How are you doing there?
We are doing absolutely good. We hope we are also doing fine.
Yeah, we are doing fine here. We are doing great.
Okay. So we've been with you some couple of times and you've given us a lot of things. Like we've really learned from you. We are getting to the end of the year 2022, and you let us know that you have something for us. So that is why we are getting closer to you, so that whatever you have, whatever idea you have for us, and what we need to learn at the end of the year before we get into a new year, that's the reason why we are closer to you, or we've come to you this afternoon for you to give us all that you have.
Thank you. Mr. Man, I'm taking you to the previous knowledge.
Okay. But for the benefit of the doubt, for those who haven't watched the previous videos or previous program, I want you to mention your name, where you are, what you do, so that they will know, or our viewers will know the person we are having the conversation with.
Yeah, I am the Togbi Batinujo. I'm residing at Anyako, Volta region, Ghana. My number is 0244383531. And I'm a founder of Africa Herbal Healers Association. I'm a hierarchy of Fan divination. So we have the Fan school here, and people are in a preliminary stage, the stage 1, and then we have the University of Fan. We train people a lot, and they also pass by the divinator, and they also try it. If you want to be a member of the Fan cult, you have to call, so that I'll direct you to what you should do, what you should not do. We know a Fan is a Fan came with a human race. If you're born and you don't have a Fan, it means you don't know where you are going, because a Fan guides people. A Fan is a human protector. For instance, I told you earlier on, maybe some people didn't watch the video. Okay. I told you I'm a Fan leader, so I had a Fan. I do divination and sorcery and a lot of things. Okay. So if you are a human being, you know you don't have a Fan and you are facing problem, call so that we go into a Fan divination. I will tell you what you should do, so that you get rid of wisdom. As you are watching on the board, end of this year, as we calculated a Fan, this is a Fan symbol.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see symbol of a Fan. Okay. Yeah. So number 7. You know, sometimes some people tell us we are in a 9 planet, we are in a 10 planets too. But when you come to a Fan side, you only erase a line on the board. You calculate it. Okay. So when you calculate, the 7 here means what? Abla. If I say Abla, you may not know what Abla is.
I don't know. I'm sure my viewers also don't know.
Thank you. The 11 is Ka. So Abla plus Ka mean Ablahoka. Ablahoka.
Okay.
This year, as the days are ending, we are getting closer to the end of the year. We are the divinator, the creator has given us is Ablahoka.
Okay.
That is the information given, that there is something we should do. As a human being, you have to do it before you get into the new year.
Okay, so it means that the name Ablahoka means things we have to do before we end the year.
Yes, okay. Before you end the year. If you don't do that, it means you are still being in the old system. For instance, as a human being, you pass through some places, problems upon problems people are facing. So this year, the message got from the creator that we have to perform a certain what can I say?
Right.
Okay. If you rituals, but if you perform that 31st, before we get to the 1st of 2023, the midnight 12 o'clock, there are some issues you have to do.
Okay.
If you are in Ghana, you can come. If you are in Anyako and Itevarons, you can come. I will do it for you. So, but if you are outside Ghana, the only thing you do is to call.
Okay.
I will guide you what to do, so that you also be initiated, and all the evil deeds are all cleansed before you get into the new year. Okay. Don't be in that polluted body to get into the new year. Every shrine, there are some things they do at the 31st night. But this one is a message got from the Creator that we have to do it to a lot of people.
Okay.
There are some things we have to get.
What are those things?
Yeah, we have to get, you know, Saint Mountain Michael. There is a perfume.
Okay.
They wrote on it, Saint Mountain Michael or Wisdom.
Okay.
Get one. One bottle. Palm branch. You know what palm tree is? The branch.
The branches.
The branches. And the braces is a herb. Maybe you may not know it. Yeah. And the Florida water. You know what Florida water is? And we call it in our language Bagblajachike. You may not know it, but I will show it to you. Bagblajachike. The one that kills cockroaches and ants. Those reptiles on the ground. You have to get some. And we get another one, Akpachike, in our language. Akpachike also, we use it for fumigation.
Okay.
We use it to fumigate, to discard evil leaves. And the dove, white dove. And the other herbs that I cannot, if I mention them, you don't know it. So we get rivers, seas, lakes, and the rainwater. Those are the things that we are going to use. We have a plain.
So with this, you get all of them in combined, or you can get one of them.
You have to get all
of them.
Yes, as I'm showing it to you that you have to get different lakes or water. Yes, waters. So after getting that, you have a clean and clear bowl or pan. So
like the fresh bowl.
The fresh bowl. You pour all the waters into it. Then you use the branches, the palm tree branches. You remove the back, like brooms. You remove it so that you put them into it, and you add the one bottle. It depends on the quantity you want to do. One bottle of Saint Michael, you pour it into it. The Florida water, you pour it into it, and the other products that I've mentioned here. Scratch them, mix them well to have it in uniform paste. Okay. Then, if you are in Ghana, I am teaching you, you bath it. 12 o'clock in the midnight, in that 31st night, 12 o'clock, you're supposed to do it. You bath it in the center of your house. But if you are outside Ghana, never worry to do that. Okay. That is where we are having dove. Okay. The white dove here. After we prepare the product, we let the dove open its mouth, so that we write your name. We insert it into the mouth of the dove, and we pour the water into it 7 times. Okay, so
whatever the human being is supposed to do, if you are outside Ghana, the dove will take place of that place.
Yeah.
Okay.
We use the dove instead of you, on behalf of you. So after we insert your name into the bottoms of the dove, we add the water 7 times with your name. So we allow the dove to fly. Then it means all the polluted or unnecessary the problems you are facing in the year 2022 are all cleaned. Okay. Before you get into the new year 2023, you are born again. Those problems you are facing, wizardry powers, all the evil spirits that govern you, you don't sleep in your house, you have a work, all of a sudden they sack you, or you don't have more profit. Sometimes the hierarchies of the work are not recommending you. You're suffering like a hell. Those things will be in this year. And next year, you see the changes at your work and everywhere at all.
After performing all this?
After performing all this.
Okay.
If you do that, you may not have to use your anything big to prepare this. It's just a small thing that you're supposed to do. Okay. Also, you know, as a human being, we have the spirit that used to destroy things. Sometimes we mention wizardry powers. We are just mentioning wizardry powers. I mean, the people that you live in, the people that reside in your house, your relatives, your nuclear families, they don't think all of them are good. Most of them are against you. So what you have to do is you need not to go and tell them, Kofi Kobla, I know you are my family, but this is what you are doing to me. You need not to tell them. You just keep quiet. Make sure you get this. You call me, I will direct you to do it. If you're outside, I will do it for you. I will buy the white dove, and after preparing this, I allow the dove to fly. And all your problems will fly from here to neither the river, sea, lakes, or rain, water. They will go and quench it over there. They will go and release it over there. And next year, beginning of the year, 2023, you are free, you are white, you are initiated. And those problems will not follow you any longer. And whoever want to attack you to will face it Quincy and Quincy.
Okay, so Togbe, with what you are saying, is it only end to the year or every year that you do that, or when you start a new year in some way in the middle part of the year, you can also do that?
No, you only do it 31st night, the 31st December, and maybe the next year to another message will come. Okay. But this year, 2022 to 2023, that is the message I got from the Almighty, your Creator, that you have to do. If you do it, you are clean, you are free.
Okay. All right, one more question, Toby. Concerning the prayer, you said all these rites or rituals have to be done in midnight in the center of your house. Okay, somebody built his house. He fenced the house. What of me who has not fenced my own, that my compound is open to the public? In case I'm doing the rituals and someone passed by, would the ritual that I'm doing be destroyed, or is still in process?
No, it will not. It will never destroy. That's why you are going to prepare the product in your house. Okay. But you only go and bath outside your house or your room. Okay. But if you have a fence, you bath in the center of the fence. But if you don't have, after you leave your just after your room, you can bath it there. A lot of people can come and be watching you. It will not destroy because you have that spirit from the Creator. Yeah.
Okay, so that means all the things you are doing is direct from the Almighty or the Creator. So there's nothing anybody can do to destroy what you are doing.
But remember, I said we got this message through a fan. Yes, through a fan. Yeah.
All right. So you are telling us that since you got all this from Ifa, anybody who is watching can call and then do his or her definition before he can perform that, right? No.
You know, a few people are called Boko. They are initiated into a Ifa code. But most of the people, they don't know anything about Ifa. So, but the message to the earth now is what we have to do. Neither you are Christian, nor Muslims, you have to do it. That's a human race. Everybody's supposed to do this. If you do it, you see the changes in your life than living it, and you enter the new year with the problems. Okay. Let us wash everything here in this year before we enter the new one.
Okay, so viewers, this is the message from our father, Togbe Betty Nujo. There are some rites we need to perform before we enter into a new year. So whatever he's saying here, let's just pick every word that he says and do according to whatever he says. In case there's any question you wanted me to ask for you and I'm not able, or I couldn't ask that question, his number is rolling under our screen. Just pick up the number and then call him himself for clarification, or he's the best person in the best position to give you all the understandings or what you want to know about what he just said. So Togbe, we just finished with this place. Yeah. We want you to elaborate on this particular one. Just finish with everything that is here for us, then we'll bring procedure to an end so that in the next day or anytime we come again, you continue with us.
Yeah, as I've mentioned the chat already, this you may be called Boko, you are Boko, but not all the Boko will understand this. Okay. But the concerning a fire, you have to learn the theory and the practicals. The theory, you have to go into the book and get it. So you will see 1, 2, 3 up to 16 here. So the polyduo, the big, I thought that's last time. We have the 16. So from poly jongbe yaku meji wole meji di meji loso meji ngole meji abla meji akla meji guda meji sa meji ka meji tukwe meji tula meji lete meji che meji fu meji, that's 16. So you cannot understand why I get 1 from here and rather 2 is here and we see 3 here. It's a chart. If you don't know it, you cannot do it. But if you want to know it, come closer. I will let you know. Call my attention. I'll teach you. I'll have you in my page so that I teach you how to rate this. Yeah. So you can choose 14. I know what I'll tell you. 16. I know what I will tell you. Because 1 is Jogbe. If we are talking about Jogbe, Poly Jogbe will tell you you have a problem, a lot of problem, because all the devilish powers are following you. So what we are to do to rescue you out of their hands, I will let you know. But this year, as we have calculated all, what we've got to do is to use 7 and 11. Even though you can go and try it 31st, whenever the lotteries are closing. Maybe sometimes they close on 31st.
Yes.
You go and do that. Go and stake it.
Okay, single 7-11.
Single 7-11. Go and stake it. I am not telling you if you stake it, you win. But perhaps it may happen. It may happen like that because I got a message from the God. But the God is not telling me that go and stake Lotto. But I know I'll try it myself.
Oh, okay.
But the 7 stands on something. And the 11 also stands for something.
Okay, so what thing is the 7 standing on?
The Abla. Abla means every human being is like a plantain tree. As a plantain tree, when the wind is blowing, you can break it. You can fall.
Okay. And
So
11.
The 11 is car. Yeah. The lot of cases will come to you. The problems upon problems. So the God is telling us that those who are in like Abla, those who are like in the car, you have that sort of problem. Don't think you are going to, that problems will remain any longer. Equivalent to other problems. So, but the information that we are to do this is to go according to Ablahoka. Ablahoka.
Okay.
The appellation is Ablahoka. The appellation is I'm going to leave my house for the evil deals. Do you get me right?
I got you.
I am going out. I leave my bag for the devilish powers.
Okay. So
Ablahoka.
it's like we are escaping.
Yes. Yes. And the song in our language is Majo Honyan Wochia he Ablahoka Manyu. You are going out from the 2022 to 2023. So you have to leave all the unnecessary problems that you are facing into 2022. I'm going and I'm leaving all the problems down here.
Exactly.
I'm going to be born again.
So with this chart, Togbi, the numbers on the chart, do they change considering the issues that will come out, or they are still the same number?
That is how it's supposed to be. It won't change. Because as we are doing the chart, the chart will tell you write 1 here, go and write 2, write the 3 here, 14 here. The chart will guide you to do. It is not like you go and write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. That's why I say you cannot understand it unless you come closer to me or you call me. You may have about 1.5 week months before you know it.
So what exactly I mean is like this 2022, we saw 7 here. Could it be that 2023 7 will move from here and will come to where the 10 is?
It's easy to move. It is like globe. It is turning all over.
Okay.
So you cannot see it.
Okay.
No, you see the number will change the 8th position. Yeah.
Okay, that's what we want to understand about that. So viewers, we are going through all this that you are seeing here with our father Togbe Gbeti Nujo. So like I said, if I don't or I'm not able to ask any question that you want me to ask, just pick the number under the screen and then just call Togbe for your explanation or your clarification, so that whatever you are doing, you know what exactly you are up to. Okay, so Togbe, we won't want to wait much of your time, so we want you to come out with your last word on today's program, so that when we come back to you again some other day, you give us different thing.
Thank you, Mr. Man. I know according to that I'm teaching this December, I know my stand.
Okay.
I know where I'm coming from. So I already know where I'm going. Because if you don't know where you come from, you may not know where you are going. So what I want to tell them, people that my observers, that you should not ignore the teaching. Try to call, so that you also participate. Your anticipation will make you be free next year. Don't blacklist it at all. It is very good thing that the creator, the one who created you, says we should do this and that and that. Going to the chapel, going to the congress, and people call themselves a man of God, telling you for anointing oil and all this. Please, your creator is telling you to go by this and you'll be free. Anytime, a lot of time that you visit chapels, they cleanse you with the anointing oil, but the problem is still there. Try this, come back to your hometown. This is your hometown, it's your star. This is where you come from. So if your father is telling you to do this and that, you shouldn't have to go and ask your friend that, what am I going to do? Try to do this and you get rid of wisdom. Next year, you will not call for any problem. You will defeat your enemies. You not give yourself to them any longer. Even though after next year, I will give you a program so that you also get something in your hand that you need not to call me that, Togbe, what am I going to do? You do it yourself.
Okay, so the person will come out with testimony instead of problems.
Yes. So please try to do the right, and then you also be in yourself next year. Yeah.
All right, so let's do what is right, so that we'll be in a good position in next year, 2023. We've just finished talking with Togbe Gbeti Nujo. So just pick his number, all the problems you have, all the things he mentioned concerning this year or ending of the year rituals, just call him. He's going to guide you and then teach you how to go about it, so that you will not deviate from whatever he taught us here. So the station you are watching is Kabacha TV. We are full of tradition. This is the home where tradition belongs. So just in case this is your first time you are watching us, just subscribe for us, and then you wait for a while. There will be a notification bell under your screen. Just press the notification bell for us, and then from today onwards, any video we put on our channel, you'll be the first person to be notified. We are also live on Facebook and that of TikTok. Just like the page, share the videos, leave your comments, or any question that you have for us. After going through all the questions, we are going to give you the appropriate answers, the correct one that you want to know, and how you want to understand whatever has been taught here. So we are leaving you behind. Next time we will come on your screen with another program, or all the programs that you want to know about. We are going in the next day or the next future. We shall come up with another one. My name is Remains Nakote Solomon Sunday. See you then. Bye.